Hello everyone, thank you for clicking on my channel. Welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine and I live in Nova Scotia. This is your afternoon delight tarot forecast for whenever you clicked on the title. At the time it may have intrigued you. And today we've got 3 oracles before we go into the tarot portion of it. And just to let you know, we give away gemstones just like this one, real gemstones, sapphires, rubies, topazes. Every Sunday night, we draw a name from our members area. Plus, for anyone who's coming live Sunday night, I pull free cards for as many people as I can. 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time live stream here on this YouTube channel. And for those of you who are interested in becoming a member, for $10 a month, you get access to all of the Zodiac weekly extended readings, as well as all of the daily afternoon delight readings, Mondays to Fridays. All kinds of perks, growing all the time. And thank you to the new members. Thank you for your support. Check it out in the description. Let's get on with your reading. We have for your Celtic Tree Oracle, the Louis Rowan, the number 2. It offers you protection from actual enemies, or simply from people or situations you don't trust. It'll make you aware of others' manipulations or power plays, and also may alert you to your own manipulations. She asks you to keep your wits about you and allow you to discriminate between what is good for you and what is not. It strengthens your intuition. It asks you to connect to ecstasy. Make time for creative endeavors and quiet time. Take guided journeys to communicate with your totem animals and spirit helpers. It asks you to mother yourself as well. She asks you to weed out thoughts, emotions, and actions that do not reflect your higher self. This is like taking out the garbage on a daily basis, and is especially important when something powerful needs to be resolved. She reminds you that you are a magnificent spiritual god or goddess, and that by being intentional, you can take responsibility for everything you create. With love and forgiveness, you can be assured that you are creating the very best. I love that card. Your Psychic Oracle was, well, I've got to tell you, we've been dealing with some very powerful energies in this season. So it's only natural that you're going to have a few dips, especially when you're coming into this power time. We've had really powerful energies. I guess the idea, and I think it was, where did I read that? I'm trying to remember what religion it was. I think it was I don't want to say it now in case I'm wrong. I know it was Hermes. Sorry guys. The Hermetic principles. And it talked about the teachings of that there's always going to be, the wheel, the cycles, the ups, the downs, the way the pendulum swings from good to negative, positive to negative. And the idea, not the idea, but the practice and ability to stay as level as you can through those down times, so that rather than being sucked under, allowing them to move through them rather than to get. I hope I'm making sense. So anyway, let's look at these negative energies on the downswing of this pendulum. It started out with emotional loss. Let's have a look at these in a better light. Emotional loss. Suffering in silence. So some of you are having this kind of a day. Deception and envy. And rest and rejuvenate. Yeah. This came out for Thursday's reading. Friday. Maybe it's not time to go out yet. Maybe it's time to just go into hermit mode. Make yourself some chicken soup. Look after yourself. Do some self-nurturing like the rowan tree said you should be doing. We had Frigga, which is readiness, bounty, plenty. The merciful one, which is compassion, release, relief. And the fairy Norn, planning, patience, cooperation. All right, so I think in this order, let's have a look. The merciful one, compassion, releasing those energies that burden you, and the relief of that release. Some of you may be surprised how relieving that does feel when you finally release. Some of you, it may come as a surprise. Readiness, bounty, plenty. This is coming towards you. But of course, we need planning, patience, and cooperation. So yeah, guys, you might be having a low ebb day, but in self-nurturing, you are getting ready for bounty and plenty. Patience is needed, compassion, release. Doing things with honor, not from anger. So let's get into the tarot portion of the reading. All decks have been pre-shuffled, but I do cut in front. And that's to save time for the videos and to focus strictly on the reading. Page of Fire at the bottom of the deck, overall energy. I love this little Tigger here, because this Tigger grows with you on this new path. And this path could be a message that's coming in that opens this path up. Someone coming up to you and saying, hey, did you hear about this? And you see the opportunity in it. And it starts to open up this path for you. Your crowning energy is the Hierophant. The Hierophant Taurian energy is about contracts, commitment, marriage. Either soul contracts, can be physical contracts. Actually, you know, guys, when you sign on the dotted line of any contract in the physical world, you're actually bound to it on the soul level as well. So we have a spiritual healing that's taking place, possibly between someone, between you and a partner. Or maybe you've just detached for a while or withdrawn from someone you are connected to because you need to do some healing of your own. You need to do a little of your own me time. Patience is needed. And I think this has a lot to do with patience with yourself. It is the Temperance card, Sagittarian energy, but it's the alchemical blending of action and non-action, finding the balance, making the impossible possible, having the patience to wait it out. Seven of Fire. Yeah, I think this is your planning stages. Now, this is what you've built. That's your foundation. It'll always be there. And you're ready to expand. You've got the magic horn of the unicorn, so you're ready to expand on this foundation that you have. And you are ready to also defend what you have built. But I think at this point you realize you can expand because nobody can take away what is yours, right? We have the Lovers. In this deck it says love, but it is the Lovers card. Gemini energy. That's 3 major arcanas that's shown up out of 5. This is about divine timing, divine guidance. And yes, it can mean choices, but I think this has the choice to just wait just look after yourself. Like the partnership is, well, let's see what these other cards. Just let's have a look here. We have the Three of Earth, Page of Water, Messenger of Air, the Tower. Oh dear. So a message of clarity coming in. That's a Tower moment. A shocking message. So maybe you go and investigate, or someone is spying on you. Maybe someone's coming in with an apology and it just totally shocks you. But you're looking here at collaboration. Someone coming towards you who wants to collaborate, and you're looking off into the future thinking, is this viable? Is this practical? We have you having, there's sleepless nights and worry here, over worry, over analyzing, and being single. So some of you have left a relationship here, divorce, in order to be single. But you are very self-sufficient, independent, happy with that. Why are you worried at night? Is it maybe some of you are like, I don't want to be single? Let's clarify these. We're going to go to the Spiritual Oracle deck. The Shaman Oracle. These are your guardians, your guides, ancestors, shamans. You wait, Chloe. I'll be done in another 5 minutes. We have the drum. Marching to the beat of your own drum now. So perhaps being single, you're able to be you. At the same time, the drum talks about, hold on, you wait. The drum talks about getting in touch with your higher self. That rhythmic beat. You know how the shamans, they'll beat or they'll shake their rattle, or it's that rhythmic vibration. Oh boy. You are going through a major spiritual healing here. Wow. Maybe the strictness of this staff was just too much to take, but you're being held to something of a karmic debt. Spiritual agreement that was made before you even came to this earth. And Spirit is not going to allow you to detour from that path. Try as you may. And that staff is the disciplined pushing of you on your path. You cannot go left, you cannot go right. You have to go down that path that you're avoiding. But at the same time, you can lean on this staff for support. Chloe, wait. Guys, she just went out not too long ago. So she can wait 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Wind, of course, is about the mindset, the messages from the heavens, that spiritual healing. This is all about meditations. I'm going to let her out. She's just being a brat. Usually when I say wait, she's good until, you know, I get up. No, she's insisting. And if this is a trick, Chloe Bird, I'm telling you, you're gonna lose. Well, probably not. Sometimes she'll do that just because she wants a treat. She doesn't have to do anything. She just goes out there and sits for a second and then comes back. She doesn't do anything. That's okay too, but I got to stop giving her treats for doing nothing. Or not give her treats every time at least. So we have some spiritual healing, spiritual discipline. You know what? This may be what this is too. Just disciplining yourself to go into quiet moments, meditation, the prayer closet, whatever it is you do to connect with the higher self that helps ground you. Okay, so let's clarify. Did we look at the bit? Yeah, we did. Patience is going to be clarified with the witness. Miracles coming. Someone saw what you did, and they're stepping forward to speak on your behalf, to bring forward that evidence. In the spirit realm, this is miracles coming your way. Your spirit guides have watched. They saw how patient you were, and they're about to step forward with that justice and bring that miracle to you. Flow, expansion and flow. Wow, I like it. I like it a lot. This expansion is going to go so easily for you once that leap off of that rock is taken. You won't lose that foundation. You'll be building. It's almost like a magical flow. You know, like I get that feeling of this magical building. Like, look how she's creating. So this divine guidance, divine timing, has everything to do with being your authentic self. Never mind what's happening around you. Just be you. You're looking off into this collaboration. Is it just going to be a curse? Have you broken your curse? You look at this offer to collaborate. How is it going to be for the highest good of all? Because if you look in terms of the highest good of all, you have broken a curse. If you look at it in the highest good of all and think, well, this doesn't mean laying down and taking the easy way out either. You're assessing the situation like, can I do this? Can I do this? Do I have the strength to do this? The medicine wheel, stepping outside the wheel and looking in at all that you've learned in this last cycle. Perhaps you made an offer, someone made an offer, and you're just looking at everything you've learned to come to this point. This is also about creating a whole new reality. The council. So some of you, this news could be, you got some bad news. And your council were there to comfort you. Some of you, this was about dogma, the conditioning break. That's the curse, breaking a conditioning, a belief system that held you back. Some of you, this was about markers in place that your council had, because they knew that when you hit that brick wall, you would not be able to get over it without help. So that brick wall came, the tower came down, and it transformed you. And now the Kundalini is beginning to rise. Coming into your own power. You're being watched. I think this person is literally using a lot of self-control not to let their thoughts get out of whack. They want to come forward. They want to communicate. They're watching you. But their thoughts need to be tamed. Their thoughts may be blocking them, you know, because this is someone who wants to come forward and communicate, but they're just watching. This could be about getting a handle on those thoughts. Not letting them get all, taming the wind, taming the thoughts. Thoughts being the block for communication. Overthinking, way overthinking. Taking control. Yeah, you do finally take control. You're not going to allow these thoughts to take over your life. And this also looks like someone's coming for you. Transformation. This completely changed you. You're ready for your new path. Now, we didn't see anything about love in this reading. This was a completely spiritual reading, but I'm going to dive into the love end of this over at the members area. I hope you join us. Everything's in the description. If it resonated at all with you, please hit the like and subscribe and hit the wiggly bell. And as I said, it's only $10, but you're in for a whole month, and you get in the draw for the Gemstone Giveaways, courtesy of michaelezzodesigns.com. Hope to see you there. God bless. Bye for now.